up, you guys? It's Megan, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make and dye slime. These are easy ways for beginners to make slime, to dye slime, to get involved in slime. We are going to be launching a new series here on my channel where we make slime every week for you guys. So by your request down below, I want to give a shout out to Talisa Tossel for, I think that's how you say her name, for being a huge inspiration. This is where I got my recipe from her. Thank you so much to Lisa, and I will put her link in the description down below for you guys to check out. So this is what you're gonna need to make slime. We need some school glue. I prefer Elmer's, but you can use anything with polyvinyl alcohol in it. You can use shaving foam. We're gonna be using that in a later recipe, but this one is optional. Anything that foams up is good, as well as cornstarch. This is another optional ingredient, but we're going to be using it later. You need borax, or you need liquid starch, like Stay Flow or something like that, because borax is kind of messy. As you can see, you can spill it everywhere and your mom won't like that. So what we're gonna need is a measuring cup. We're also gonna need something to mix and stir with because slime gets messy, y'all. So we're going to add 1 teaspoon of borax in with 2 cups of warm water. You want to make sure that this stirs thoroughly. This is going to be our activator. This is what we're going to spray onto our glue shaving foam, like everything that we're mixing together. And this is what's going to make our slime stick together and turn into slime. So the first recipe we're going to be doing is basic slime. All you're going to need for this one is glue, your polyvinyl alcohol glue. I'm using Elmer's school glue. You're going to pour it into the bowl. There is no direct measurement for this. It's what your heart desires and how much slime you want to make. Then you are going to go in with your activator. You're going to spray it, you're going to pour it, you're going to do whatever you need to do to start mixing your solution together. You want to do this slowly, or else you're going to end up with something like this, which is rubbery and bad. I added more glue to fix this. I over-activated immediately, but once you start to add more glue, it starts to kind of look like cottage cheese milky weirdness. But once you add more activator, you're going to start to get something that kind of starts to pull off of the bowl. Once it starts to pull off the bowl like this, it is ready to get messy, guys. And when I say messy, I mean it. So you're gonna pull it from the bowl at this point, and you're gonna start kneading it, working it with your hands to help it activate further. At this point, I like to add in a little bit more activator as I go, as I play with it. That way you can really get the perfect consistency. Don't be afraid to get messy, guys. And then you should have something that kind of looks like this, It kind of looks like an egg white, or slime. It's definitely slime, guys, not egg whites. Congratulations, you now know how to make the most basic of slimes. Now we're gonna try something a little bit more advanced, but first, slime sounds. So the next slime recipe we have is kind of a more fluffy slime. It kind of feels like a cloud, and it's not too sticky. So we are going to add our glue into our bowl once again. This recipe starts out like the first, but we add a different ingredient this time. Can you guess what? It's shaving foam. We're going to be doing a 1-to-1 ratio of shaving foam. So if you have 1 cup of glue, you're going to do 1 cup of shaving foam. If you have 2 cups of glue, you're going to do 2 cups of shaving foam. I eyeball it. There's no measurements here. And then you're going to fold them into each other. You don't want to beat this up too much because you don't want all the shaving foam to disappear. I don't know if it will, but I think it would after all the experience I have of cleaning desks with shaving foam. So you're just going to mix it till it looks like a very even consistency. And then you are going to add your activator, okay? So you're going to do this slowly. This one activated really fast. I am shamefully admitting that I did mess up this slime, but as mentioned way before, you can always fix slime. This one activated way too much. Once it starts to pull away from the bowl, you're going to go in with your hands, and you are going to grab it and you are going to knead it. And it's over activated. But there's an easy way to fix this. I just went in and I added more glue and I added more shaving cream. This can get messy, I'm not gonna lie. So make sure that you do it back in the bowl. I didn't because I'm an adult. And just know what you're signing up for. It's a mess. So I went ahead and I added these 2 ingredients back in, and this helped the mixture out a lot. But I also went in and I added lotion. Don't use your mom's $16 hand lotion, just use any sort of regular lotion that's sitting around the house. So you're just going to add this into the mix, and you are going to mix this in, and then this should help your slime get stretchy. This also goes for any slime that hardens over time, or if you get a slime that's over-activated, just add lotion. It works, and it smells good too. So there you go, guys. The slime is fixed. We have saved it. It is a cloud. It is fun to play with, and it is my favorite. This is my favorite. Ooh, look at that swirl, guys. Oh my god, we are a professional slimer now. We're really going places. But now, are you ready for the more advanced slime? So this is slime number 3. I hope you said yes because we're doing it anyway. So you're going to be adding your glue into a bowl. This starts out like the other past 2 recipes, so you should be a master by now. And then you're going to add your 1-to-1 ratio of shaving foam. I added too much here, so I added glue later. Just, 1 cup to 1 cup, 2 cups to 2 cups, and then you're going to add 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. This can be messy. Don't inhale this. And then you are going to fold all of the ingredients together until they create a nice pasty type consistency. You want to try to get all the lumps out. It might take a while to stir, but it's definitely worth it for the slime. You are going to go in with your activator. This one activated more slowly for me, but I heard it activates faster for others because of the shaving foam and the cornstarch. I guess shaving foam has an ingredient in it that helps it activate faster. I'm not sure, but this one does get very thick and hard to stir. As you can see, my silicone spatula is having troubles. So this is where you're just going to want to go in with your hands and start kneading it, pulling it, and working it out to make it less sticky. You can also add more activator with your hands, which is what I usually do. And there you have it. You have slime. I don't know what type of slime this is. It's kind of a mix of fluffy. It's a little sturdy because of the cornstarch. This is my favorite slime to play with overall. It's such a nice fluffy texture. Most definitely my favorite. Oh my god, another swirl, and now it is time for more slime sounds. Enjoy. Now it's time to dye our slime that we just made. This is exciting and fun, but also very messy. The first method we are going to be doing is powdered pigment. I bought this powdered pigment off of Etsy, but you can get it from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or any other craft store. This is definitely my favorite dyeing method, but also the messiest, as you just witnessed. I stained my pants. It was not good. So you are just going to knead the powder pigment into the clay, the slime. This is slime. What are we doing? We're dyeing slime. So you're just going to knead it in. Slowly but surely the pigment will start to take over, and I love this color. It was called Atomic Green. I got it from an Etsy shop. I can't remember the Etsy shop right now. I'll link it down below. But look at this color, guys. I love this slime. It is beautiful, and it is now my favorite. Our second method of dyeing slime is using washable paint. This is acrylic paint. You can use this, but I recommend using washable paint because it washes off. I added too much paint here. Do not look at this image. You only need a couple dots to start dyeing your slime, and then you can go from there. I wanted to mix in blue and red, which I did, and it made purple, which was exciting, but also very, very messy. If your slime starts to get kind of stringy while you're doing this, fear not, just keep on kneading it, keep on mixing it, and it should return to its normal state once all the pigment and all the paint just kind of mixes in better. So here it was the final product of this slime. This was our first original slime with only glue and borax. Our last method of dyeing slime is using gel food coloring. I got this off of online on Amazon. You could probably get it from Walmart, maybe even Target, I don't know. And a little goes a long way, you guys. I only used 2 dots of pigment to dye this entire blob of slime, and oh my gosh, the color on this was so beautiful. This is also a very nice method of dyeing slime, but this one will stain your hands. Probably won't stain after it's all mixed in, but obviously my hands are very messy here. You guys know what we've been doing. We've been dyeing slime. This is serious business. But I loved the color on this. Those 2 dots really took over this white slime and made it pink, made it really pink. This is all the slime stuff I have for you guys today. I will also be selling these slimes on Etsy. There was only 2 of each color, so scoop them up if you want them. I will be selling them for a very discounted price. Usually slimes in the 8 ounces are like $15 to $10. I'm going to be selling them for cheaper than that because I am not a slime expert. I am in no way, shape, or form. I am still learning, but I also don't need all this slime in my house, and I'll autograph the bottom, and it'll be maybe exciting if you want it. Yes, no, we'll see. Make sure to also check out my new slime Instagram. I'm really excited about it, guys. I'm going to start posting little satisfying videos. So make sure you follow that Instagram and check out the Etsy shop, because as time goes on, I will be posting slimes on there. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to #StayPeachy, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!